My daughter, come and listen to my words. I have watched you during your arduous journey through the storms of life. You have been struck relentlessly, yet the shackles of your past remain unbroken. The years have been difficult, the wounds deep, and the lingering scars have given you a false image of yourself. But you must know that your true identity is not found in those things. It is not in hardship or pain, but in my love and in your destiny, which has been set for glory since the very first breath of your existence. From the moment you took your first breath, your plans have been filled with promise and purpose. My daughter, you must understand that your true identity is not defined by what has happened to you. You are what I say you are, a precious jewel, valuable and cherished, my beloved and redeemed. Come now, cast off the chains that have bound you for so long. Leave behind the rags of indignity and clothe yourself in my righteousness. The time of pain and poverty has ended, and your inheritance awaits. Remember, as I have promised you, ashes will turn into beauty. Your sorrow will give way to joy. The enemies of your past will not be able to follow you where I am leading you. Their plans and whispers will have no place in the destiny I have prepared for you. Did they believe you would collapse and fade away in silence after all they have done to you? How mistaken they were. My power strengthens those who trust in me. I restore the fallen, and I breathe life into the weak-hearted. You, my beloved, will finish your journey stronger and braver than when you began. Lift your eyes to the horizon. Shine with the first light of dawn. The night may have been long, but joy comes in the morning. I am doing new things, even in this very moment. The battles you once faced are over, and you have passed the test. Your reward awaits, so rejoice. For the wandering in the desert is coming to an end. I am leading you out of the dust of the wilderness, into a land flowing with milk and honey. The wastelands of your past will soon be nothing more than a distant memory, a fading dream, as you awaken to abundance. The life I have prepared for you, and the restoration that awaits, mean that you will never again live in lack or torment yourself over scarcity. Open your hands wide, for I am filling them with a prosperity that will pursue you until it surpasses every need and erases every debt. Multiplied resources, abundant, according to my glorious treasury. The seed you have sown in tears will reap an inexhaustible harvest of joy. My beloved daughter, your day of reward has arrived. Favor and justice now flourish where despair once reigned. Mercy will triumph over judgment, and beauty will rise from the ashes. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Everything will thrive. The storm has passed and exhausted its fury. I have strengthened you in the fires of affliction, and what remains is your radiant brilliance. Do not fear abandonment, for I am with you. The waters will not harm you. The flames will not consume you. I, the Lord your God, go before you and stand behind you. You are safe in my hands. Lift your head, for this is a new frontier, one I have prepared exclusively for you, my beloved. Your past fades behind you, and your future overflows with promise. Do not look back. The dawn is calling you forward. Trust in this, my daughter. I will restore the years that adversity has stolen from you, and you will praise your God, the lifter of your head. Do not fear, for every word spoken against you is powerless before me. I am your shield and defender. The voice of the accuser has been silenced. Those who sought to undermine and destroy you will be caught in their own trap. But over you my favor rests. You will trample upon the lion and the viper, upon the young lion and the serpent. for I have given you authority to overcome all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall harm you. Now, as you stand at the edge of this new frontier that I have placed before you, behold, the limits have been removed, the restrictions broken, the chains shattered at your feet. No longer can they contain the plans and purposes I have planted within you. Your captivity is over. The darkness has been dispelled. Awaken and clothe yourself with strength and the dignity of the full stature for which I have created you. Take possession of the land I am giving you, a land rich in prosperity and purpose. Drink deeply from the wells of salvation I have opened for you, and taste the truth that I, the Lord your God, am your strength and your guide. I am so good, my beloved child. A table has been prepared for you in the presence of your enemies, a feast of abundance and overflowing joy. Come and partake without fear, for the past is behind you, and the future belongs to me. Your weeping endured for the night, but joy comes with the morning light. The dawn rises on the horizon, so lift your eyes and behold the glory of all I have prepared for you. The war is over. The struggle that once drained your strength is fading, like mist before the morning sun. The battle belongs to me, and I have won the victory on your behalf. Let praise continually be on your lips as you walk into the destiny I have prepared for you, since before the beginning of time. The past is nothing more than a fading dream, scattered by the rising glory within you. The light of my presence illuminates your path, and no enemy will overtake you. Fix your eyes on me, my beloved, and watch as the dead places come to life, as dreams long deferred finally take form. Hopes fulfilled, wonders and signs will follow you, for you are mine, and I am with you. Wipe your tears away, lift your head and move forward, for the glory ahead far surpasses all that has been. I am so good, my beloved child. A table has been prepared for you in the presence of your enemies, a feast of abundance and overflowing joy. Come and partake without fear, for the past is behind you, and the future belongs to me. Your weeping endured for the night, but joy comes with the morning light. The dawn rises on the horizon, so lift your eyes and behold the glory of all I have prepared for you. The war is over. The struggle that once drained your strength is fading, like mist before the morning sun. The battle belongs to me, and I have won the victory on your behalf. Let praise continually be on your lips as you walk into the destiny I have prepared for you, since before the beginning of time. The past is nothing more than a fading dream, scattered by the rising glory within you. The light of my presence illuminates your path, and no enemy will overtake you. Fix your eyes on me, my beloved, and watch as the dead places come to life, as dreams long deferred finally take form. Hopes fulfilled, wonders and signs will follow you, for you are mine, and I am with you. Wipe your tears away, lift your head, and move forward, for the glory ahead far surpasses all that has been. I know you, my child. I have seen the trials you have endured, the burdens you have carried. I know your loneliness, your betrayal, the rejection of those around you. But take heart, for I have not abandoned you. You will not walk this path alone. Even now I am bringing blessings into your life, rewards for your faithfulness, for all you have suffered, promotion and increase, for your devotion has refined you like gold. What I am preparing is no accident, but rather my intentional and extravagant display of love. The world has told you that you do not matter, that your dreams are foolish, and that you will never amount to anything. But I have seen every tear you have shed, every time you have been cast aside. And I tell you now, you are more than that. You are loved. You are worthy. You are mine. I have heard every cruel word spoken against you, and I have stored up repayment for every harm. You will not wake up to the despair of those who betrayed and abused you, for they were under the influence of the enemy, acting as agents of destruction. But where sin abounded, my grace abounds even more. I will turn their attacks into blessings for you, using even their evil intentions for your good. Let me tell you a mystery. The very ones who hurt you will witness my goodness in your life. I will prepare a table for you in their presence, piling honor and favor upon you, and they will know that this is no coincidence, but rather the direct reward for all you have endured. It is my love for you that is being revealed, my hand healing your broken heart. The blessing will be unlike anything you have seen before, rare and precious treasures. This rich inheritance is no accident, but rather the harvest of love and devotion that you have sown. Do not grow weary in waiting. Silence every voice that whispers, "This harvest will never come." Cut off and distance yourself from those who poison your soul with doubt and unbelief. Instead, fix your eyes on me. I see you. I know you. And I have prepared wonders beyond your wildest dreams. You may look around at the barren land of your circumstances and wonder, how can breakthrough come? But I am the Lord of breakthrough. What I have determined will surely come to pass. A tide of my goodness and favor is rising over your life, even now. You will no longer be defined by lack and rejection, but by my joy. And prosperity for you? You have passed the test. You did not shrink back on the day of battle, nor did you curse my name. When darkness surrounded you, even when you did not understand, you still clung to me in faith. And now, that faith is being rewarded. Promotion is yours. Increase is yours. Blessings and restoration for everything you have lost. You will no longer depend on people, on their fickle affections and conditional approval. I am teaching you to find your acceptance in me alone. I will crown you with honor and love. I myself will satisfy your every need in overflowing abundance. No more lack, no more shame. This is my promise. Do not fear anything, for I am with you, to deliver you from every scheme of the enemy. The accusing mouth is silenced over your life. By my blood and my angels, I surround you with strength. You have endured the test. Now comes the time of reward. Rejoice. Sing with joyful praise to me, your Redeemer, for I am making all things new in your life. Streams flow from the wasteland. Flowers bloom in the desert. Everything that was dead will live again. Barrenness will give way to fruitfulness at my command. My beloved child, lift your face. Look at the first ray of dawn. After the long night, you have passed through the valley of shadows, through the refining fire. Now comes the ascent to the mountaintop. You will dwell under an open sky, no longer hindered. The past is behind you, and before you lies the vast horizon of my purposes for you. Move forward without hesitation into this new day I have given you. The old limitations and rejections have lost their hold on you, for in my presence there is eternal joy and unending triumph. You will sow, and at last you will reap an abundant harvest. No longer will it be devoured by locusts and worms, for I have declared deliverance over every area of lack in your life. Breakthrough is here. Move forward and possess the promises. Freely take hold of everything I have set before you, with no obstacles in your way. The table is prepared for you by my own hand, a table of the richest feast. Come and eat without restriction in your Father's house. Let your soul be satisfied and overflowing with my goodness. I have thrown open my storehouses, withholding nothing from you, my beloved. Feast on my unlimited resources. There is no lack for those who dine at my table. And as you feast in my presence, know that I am also using you to feed many others. Just as I have rewarded your faith under pressure, now I entrust you with wealth and influence, so that you may be a vessel of blessing. You will be a beacon of hope for the broken, sharing with them the light I have shown you in your darkest moments. Release to others the healing you have received from my hand. Restore and rebuild places that have been desolate through the resources I am giving you. As for those who abused and betrayed you, those who rejoiced over your pain, I will reveal the truth. In my time, I will bring everything into the light. Do not speak curses over them in bitterness. Rather, release them into my hands and allow me to deal with them. Pray for their souls, that their eyes may be open to walk in truth. Bless them and forgive them, for in doing so, you strengthen my kingdom and make room for me to work in their hearts toward repentance. But no matter whether they turn from their wickedness or cling to it, I will ensure that perfect justice is done. Just like Haman, they will surely reap the consequences of what they have sown. Wait and see how my righteous judgment unfolds. But you, my beloved, take your eyes off those who have harmed you. Do not look to the past. Fix your gaze on me and on the new future I am unveiling before you. A sound of abundant rain is coming, without delay, to water the land. New life is springing up in you and all around you. Where you have wept, there is now joy. Where you have suffered, you will now give birth. Move forward with courage. Step boldly into wide and prosperous places, without fear. No more hiding or shrinking back. No more striving just to survive. Thrive in the wealth of my blessings. Flourish under open heavens, moving from glory to glory in the fullness of my abundant life. This is my heart for you, abundant life, poured out and overflowing. My beloved, the storms and sorrows of the past season have prepared you for this moment. You are a vessel refined through the fires of affliction, created uniquely to carry and pour out the rare treasures I have entrusted to you, revelations and resources unknown to others. Lift your head, set your face like flint toward the purposes I have prepared for you since before the beginning of time. For the wealth of the nations is coming to you. The resources of the wicked are being transferred into your hands as I establish my covenant with you. I am your exceedingly great reward, and because you have loved me in word and in deed, so will you be loved and cherished by many. My blessing will be undeniable, even to your enemies and accusers. But do not exalt yourself. Use every gift I have given you to serve and empower those around you, never wielding power for your own gain. This is my heart for you, my beloved, that as you walk in intimacy with me, your old nature will decrease and fade away. Meanwhile, the beauty and fragrance of my spirit will increase within you. Allow my mind to become your mind, so that you may walk in the fullness of my calling. Cast off the grave clothes of the past season, for you have emerged refined like gold. Just as I have tested and purified you, now I must entrust you with riches and responsibilities. Be faithful in stewarding my treasures with a heart of integrity, one that cannot be contained but overflows into the world around you. You will be rebuilt, stronger than ever after the tears and the trials. You have been prepared for such a time as this. Rejoice, for this is the dawn of your day. For too long you have endured trials, pain, and humiliation. You have shed many tears and felt abandoned, but I have seen every moment. Nothing has escaped my notice. The season of testing has come to an end. You have overcome. This painful chapter of your life is closing forever, never to be reopened. The time has come for me to reward you openly, extravagantly, and abundantly. I know it is difficult for you to believe that after all you have suffered, you still see yourself through the eyes of the past. You have considered yourself unworthy, unsuccessful, and insignificant. But I tell you the truth. I see you as my precious child. There is no condemnation, no accusation against you. You are blameless before me. Step into this new season with joy and expectation. For what has ended is truly finished. The old has passed away. Behold, everything has become new. This is not an illusion, nor blind optimism. It is my promise to you, confirmed by my very spirit within you. I have new things in store for you, more than you can ask or imagine, as you move forward in faith, clinging only to me. I will lead you on paths you have never known before, paths of delight and peace. Fear nothing, not even the unfamiliar territory ahead. This new movement of my spirit is not random or accidental. I predestined this moment long ago to display my glory and my goodness through you. Even before time began, I saw the moment when you would be whole and complete, restored to communion with me. The enemy saw my plans as well and did everything in his power to sabotage them. His attacks were relentless because he knew what I had reserved for you. He knew the impact I intended to make through you, the lives I would touch through your testimony. So he did everything possible to destroy you before my blessings could flow freely through you. But he has failed, completely and utterly. Nothing can now stop the tide of my grace on your behalf. Do you understand? The past is gone, never to return. Embrace this new day I have given you. Let me surround you with my glory. Let me fill your vision with my beauty and splendor. Behold my majesty, my holiness, and my power. There is no greater reward than knowing me, and from this place you will find my heart. Daily, you will receive wisdom and direction for every area of your life. My voice will guide you continually along the best path. At times, the way before you will make sense, while at other times, it may seem strange or unclear. But my voice will always bring peace to your soul, reassuring you that I go before you, preparing the way. Learn to wait for my timing, which is always perfect. I know it can be challenging, especially when you long for immediate answers. But sometimes, I choose not to reveal the next step until I have fully prepared your heart. Even when I call you to step forward boldly in faith without clarity, I will reward that kind of trust. Remember this promise: whoever believes will not act hastily. Those who yield to my timing, instead of demanding their own, will witness my mighty intervention on their behalf. Miracles happen in my time. So make room for mystery and wonder with me. I delight in surprising my children. It brings me great joy to overwhelm you with blessings beyond what you ever imagined possible. Do not limit what I can do in and through you with mere logical reasoning. Rational understanding is good, but childlike faith is better. Let your mind take a step back, allowing your heart's connection with me to lead. Logic and analysis have their place, but you must also believe in what seems impossible. This is the kind of faith that moves mountains. This is the kind of faith that pleases me. I love to honor the bold, daring, and unwavering trust of my children in me. Many will ridicule you when you share what I have spoken to you in the secret place, but do not concern yourself with the mockers and scoffers. They ridiculed Noah. They mocked Moses. They scorned David. Do you understand? Follow me and do not look back. Speak what I tell you with boldness and confidence, no matter how foolish it may seem to the world. My thoughts are higher than your thoughts, and my ways are higher than your ways. I specialize in things deemed impossible. Remember to whom you belong now. You are no longer your own. You have been purchased at an infinite price. How do you care for your body? It is a temple of my Holy Spirit, so nourish your health and treat yourself kindly, as you would care for someone you deeply love. Take time to rest properly. Do not doubt your worth or dignity, for you are my precious child, created with purpose and filled with destiny. So follow my voice, walk in my path, and you will see how great the things I can do through you truly are. Do not feel guilty for spending time alone with me. Dedicating time to retreat and connect with me is not a waste. It is a necessity, so that your reserves do not run dry. Let me restore your soul in stillness. Guard your time with me jealously, for in these moments together, you will receive my guidance to release creative miracles into the lives of others. Like a well-watered garden, you will bear abundant fruit effortlessly when you are immersed in my living waters. Ask freely for the resources you need to fulfill my calling in your life. Do not hold back out of self-consciousness when I ask you to request them. Understand clearly that it is my good pleasure to give them to you. Distribute them freely so that many may be impacted. Stop trying to force open doors that I have closed. Instead, focus your expectation on the doors I am opening before you. Remember that my blessing always manifests through open doors, not closed ones. So do not keep banging against walls, trying to force what is not available. Simply shift your gaze, fix it fully on where my light is shining now, and then move forward boldly as I illuminate the way step by step. The lines of frustration and discouragement from past seasons are already fading from your face. I do not want to see new scars permanently etched due to impatience and striving. Take more time to pause and play. Use your creative gifts more often, whether through writing, art, dance, or song. Whatever outlet brings you joy and lifts your spirit. These activities are not mere frivolous hobbies without eternal meaning. They are essential in opening portals of revelation and intimacy with me. Moses encountered my presence in the burning bush after spending years tending sheep in utter obscurity. King David connected with my heart as a young boy, composing poetic melodies in green pastures while watching over his father's flocks. At night, instead of dismissing your desire to create as optional or a distraction from real work, consider that it is my gift to you. Embrace it and nurture it. For within your creative heart are spaces reserved exclusively for my glory. You have a vital lifeline from my own hand, for in stillness, I reveal mysteries and birth vision in hearts that seek me tenderly. The process is simple and predictable. First, you wait and listen in my presence until inspiration begins to flow. True beauty takes shape effortlessly when your sole aim is to glorify the one who loves your soul. There is no need to stress over the outcome. Leave that part to me. Your role is simply to create space for inspiration to rise and overflow from our sacred intimacy into works that spark life and awaken destiny in those around you. As you freely pour out your passion through creative expression, I am uniquely shaping you. Expect to see miracles spring up abundantly in the wake of your surrendered devotion to me. Mountains will move, and nations will be transformed. You are a bold artist, a risk-taker, and an adventurer. I see you strengthened for the journey. I see you mature and complete, lacking nothing. I see you firmly anchored to the rock that never fails you. What a delight it is to walk by your side. You begin to notice more details when you intentionally slow down. Allow your spirit to drink deeply from the scenes that are easily overlooked along life's hurried roads. Pause long enough to fully savor this life I have given you. Do not despise the small but vital pieces that form the greater picture of my glory revealed around you. Never lose sight of how precious you are, irreplaceable, unique, and priceless to me. In my kingdom, there is no competition, only fullness. Every part blends, builds, and flows in perfect synchronization under the watchful eye of the master conductor. Be still now, my beloved, and lend your voice to the song that rises even through the storms. Though pain lingers, seasons change and horizons shift, but my message remains steadfast and sure. Do not fear, for I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. Rest securely in this unshakable identity, this eternal inheritance. You are loved with an everlasting love, one that empowers you to walk as my chosen one. Set apart, safe in my embrace, now and forever. This is only the beginning, a mere glimpse within borrowed time of the limitless life to come, when you will see me face to face at last. But even now, your home is in me, just as I dwell richly within you. It brings me immense joy to call you mine. Listen to my reassuring voice, singing over you, drowning out every harsh and condemning lie. Declare this reality over yourself now, absolute, unshakable. Seal this inheritance of honor upon your forehead for all eternity. You are mine and I am yours forever. You are loved beyond all words. Deeply, completely, unfathomably loved. Now rise, boldly and confidently, as the cherished child I adore. Choose once again to believe my tender declarations over you. Align your thoughts with my thoughts. Speak life-giving words in agreement with my promises that surround you on every side. Wield this sword of the Spirit skillfully, cutting through the tangled cords of fear that still try, at times, to ensnare you. But recognize quickly when you have believed subtle lies and immediately take refuge in my embrace. Walk with me again in trust, as I gently realign your vision to see yourself through my eyes of love. For a time, it is vital that you withdraw into stillness with me, building up your holy faith until you truly grasp my steadfast and unchanging heart toward you. I know that at times you grow weary when trials persist, but it is enough, my beloved. Your season of hiddenness has nourished and prepared you for restoration. Soon, I will remove the heavy yokes of people-pleasing and performance that have relentlessly weighed you down. I am breaking holes in the toxic mindsets that have kept you hostage, far beneath your true identity and inheritance. Receive deep emotional healing that only my spirit can impart to wounded souls. Be cleansed of past beliefs, rooted in lies about your worth and purpose. Step into the freedom of standing tall in confidence, as one chosen and deeply treasured by the Most High. Fix your eyes on what is above, not on the fleeting pain below. Soon you will shine like a star, holding firmly to my word of life in the midst of the twisted confusion that surrounds you. But for now, rest under the shadow of my wings until your soul regains its strength. Be still, and let me comfort your weariness in ways that will overflow into the lives of others who are also tired. My peace will flood your soul as you trust in me. Look into my eyes and receive what I offer you, a radiant smile and a peace so deep it is beyond price. Because you are mine, and I love you.